Recent developments have intensified the federal government's stance on diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives, leading to significant policy shifts that directly impact the Black community and other marginalized groups. In the early days of his second term, President Donald Trump has aggressively targeted DEI programs within federal agencies. Executive Order 14151, titled Ending Radical and Wasteful Government DEI Programs and Preferencing, mandates the termination of all DEI-related mandates, policies, programs, preferences, and activities across federal departments. Agencies are required to report all employees in DEI and environmental justice positions to the Office of Management and Budget within 60 days. Following this directive, the Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA, has paused observances of cultural and historical events, including Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Pride Month, Holocaust Days of Remembrance, and Black History Month. This move reflects a broader interpretation of the executive order across the governmental sector. The State Department has been advised to align with the spirit of the anti-DEA order during public communications, potentially limiting its observance of Black History Month. On the same day that the Pentagon announced the discontinuation of Cultural Awareness Months, President Trump issued a proclamation encouraging the observance of Black History Month with appropriate activities. This juxtaposition has led to confusion within federal agencies regarding the appropriate course of action. The White House press secretary stated that the president is leading by example, but further guidance has not been provided. These actions underscore a significant shift in federal recognition and celebration of cultural and historical events. While not explicitly canceling Black History Month, the administration's policies effectively diminish the federal acknowledgement of such observances. In response, it is imperative for the Black community to reassess our reliance on governmental acknowledgement to preserve and honor our culture. Historically, U.S. presidents have not consistently championed Black interests. Their policies often serve broader political agencies. Therefore, our focus should be on self-determination and community-driven initiatives that promote and preserve our heritage. The recent executive orders aim to remove DEI considerations from federal operations, including the military. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has announced plans to eliminate DEI from military curricula and reinstate troops expelled for refusing COVID-19 vaccines. These policy shifts highlight the necessity for the Black community to proactively preserve our culture and history. We must not view ourselves as victims singled out by these changes, as they encompass various cultural and social groups. Instead, we should seize this opportunity to unify and strengthen our cultural preservation efforts independently. By focusing on economic independence and growth, we can build a foundation that doesn't rely on external validation or recognition. It's imperative that we move beyond symbolic gestures and take concrete actions to improve our condition. Since the co-opting of the 1960s civil rights movement, we must ask ourselves, what have we done as a people to advance our situation? While the federal government's stance on DEI and related observances is evolving, this should serve as a catalyst for the Black community to take ownership of our cultural narrative. We must unify, pool our resources, and proactively preserve and celebrate our rich history and culture. Well, what do you think about this? Drop a comment, like, share, and subscribe. This is LanceScurv. Much love. On to the next one.
LanceScurv.com. Bold, raw, and uncut.